Hey guys, Zach with Edwards Garage. Today we're going to be showing you this 2019 GMC Terrain Denali. It was a local trade. We sold it brand new. It's a lease return. And so we have a full record of service history from day one. But let's walk you around the outside and point some things out. So because it's a Denali, it's the top of the line. And up front, there's a few things I'd like to show you. So we have front park assist sensors, the Denali honeycomb style grille, and then there's a little camera there as part of the surround vision cameras, which we'll talk about more on the inside. It has projector beam LED headlamps, so your high and your low beams there. And then at night, it's got a cool little signature light on both sides of the headlamps to kind of give it a neat look coming down the road. Moving down the side, we got alloy wheels. I believe those are 19-inch, but you'll check in the specs exactly what they are, but I'm pretty sure those are 19-inch wheels. And then you got the Denali trim. And one of the things that Denali does on the Terrain is they paint the lower rocker opposed to the plastic. So it's paint to match. So you get a nice kind of streamlined finish front to back on it. On the back side here, we have ultrasonic rear park assist on the back in addition to the front. And then we have our backup camera. Now it does feature a power liftgate. You can control that with your foot. And then it has a nice big storage in the back with a spot for booster cables, blankets, whatever. And these seats, they are 60-40 split folding. But one of the cool things on the Denali, or I should say the Denali, but the Terrain, is I can fold this seat from here. So you don't have to walk around to fold it. You can actually fold here. So if you're loading something, it just saves you a little bit of time. Finishing off with the exterior walk around. This side, similar to the other side, in really good shape. It might not come across on the camera, but it's a blue with a metallic flake in it. On a day like today, it pops pretty awesome in the sun. Let's poke our heads under the hood to see what's powering this thing. Okay, so under the hood of this Terrain, we have a 2-liter Ecotech engine. So that's an upgrade on the Terrains. They come available with 2 engines. And this is the higher of the 2. It is turbocharged. It's equivalent power to a V6, and it goes. It's actually pretty awesome. It's paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission, and this particular vehicle has just over 54,000 kilometers, so it's definitely not worn out by any means. Let's poke our heads on the inside and show you what we're rocking there. Okay, so inside the Terrain, lots of options to go over, so I'll do my best to try to cover all of them. I personally feel the Denali for all our SUVs with the ProGrade package has more features for the money than any vehicle we sell. And I'll go on record saying that. So we'll start. So inside the console, we got a nice big console here with a removable tray. We got a couple USB ports. And then we'll line out so if you wanted to place a device. Now this device tray, it's a wireless charger. So it's kind of neat. The phone will tuck in there. It will charge, but it's out of the way. So you don't have to keep it anywhere where it flops around or it's loose. You just stick it in there and hold it nice and secure. It is all-wheel drive. It's front-wheel drive base, and then you can shift it into all-wheel drive, and then there's an off-road mode. It does have lane keep assist, so there's a camera just behind the rearview mirror that will take pictures of the lines on the road, and should you touch one of them, if it detects it, it's going to automatically adjust the steering wheel to keep you in your driving lane. Because it's got the ProGrade package, we get hill descent control, heated, cooled front seats, as I mentioned on the outside front rear park assist, but it also has parking assist. So it will parallel and perpendicular park automatically. You just control the gas and the brake, but it does all the steering wheel movements, which is kind of neat. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show it here on the video, but if you come in for a test drive, we can show it to you there. The gear shift. Now there isn't one, there's not a console shift, there's not a column shift. It's actually these buttons here. Now why that's important. In addition to being electric, like if you forget it into drive and then you try to get out of the vehicle, you can, and you get off the seat, it'll put it into park, which is kind of nice. It's a good safety feature. However, what really makes this good is you don't have linkage. So underneath, you actually get a pass-through storage. And so you get lots of storage under here. It's not sealed up because you have to run linkage through there. So that's really why they did that. A lot of people don't know that, but that's the point. Below that, we have SD card slot, which will be for the navigation, a USB-C and a USB port, a 12-volt outlet, and then some more storage space. It does have dual zone automatic climate control, so we can set the temperature put it to auto and it will pick the fan speed and direction. Up on the radio, it's gesture controlled and it's a quick refresh rate. You'll see that it kind of moves as I finger swipes. On the radio system, we have Sirius XM satellite radio. It has AM, FM, and then we have Bluetooth or Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so you can stream music through there. Bluetooth for the phone as well. There's navigation. Can I get through the screen? I'll show you kind of what it looks like. And as I mentioned, it's hard drive based. So when you're outside of cell service, or if you don't want to use the Apple CarPlay nav or Android Auto, you can use the nav built into the vehicle. There's an app center, so you can download things like the Weather Channel, audiobook apps, that sort of thing. And then, as I mentioned, the 360 camera. So you can have a front view and a back view, and then our 360 on the side. And it will go into that when you're in reverse on the vehicle. Over on the steering wheel, we have a tilt telescopic wheel, and then the driver's seat and the passenger seat, but the driver's seat's full powered, and it's got programmable seat settings. So you can have driver 1, driver 2, and it will automatically move back when you exit, and then when you start the vehicle up with key 1 or key 2, it can go back to that position. On the wheel itself, we got our driver's information center here. It's a digital colored screen there with volume control, Bluetooth control, and then radio controls on the backside here. There is forward collision alert, and then heated steering wheel as well as cruise control. The high beams are automatic. It has IntelliLink auto high beams. So in addition to low beams turning on and off, your high beams when you drive will dim and go back on without any input. As I don't know if I mentioned on the front, but there is fog lights. There's LED fog lights. Up top here, we have programmable garage door buttons, and then the sunroof controls. And it's a nice big panoramic sunroof, and then it's got a power shade, so I can open and close the shade to the desired wherever you want it, and then a little sunglass holder. Short of that, that's the vehicle. There is a Bose premium sound system, and there's a button over here for the power liftgate. Side blind zone alert too. I never pointed that out with rear cross traffic alert and lane change alert. But that's it. If there's any questions you have, 403-845-3328, or send us a message online.